Hey everybody, today I'm making a hearty soup. It's an Italian bread soup. It's called Pappa al Pomodoro, and it's a silky bread soup with tomato, and it's very rich and comforting and very inexpensive. It's just made with a few ingredients, and it comes together as a great family meal, a great winter and fall meal. And it's really healthy. I'm going to actually add a little bit of my own spin onto it as well to even make it more healthy. But I think that you'll love it. It's really just made with stale bread. And I have my pot warming up right now with some olive oil. And I've got my bread cut up. Now I'm just using some grain bread that I had. I do not recommend using whole grain bread. It's just that I had it and it was stale and I wanted to use it up. But really, like a ciabatta or a baguette are great if they're stale, and you just cut them up into approximately 1-inch pieces. It's garlic. And we're gonna warm that up in the pan with some olive oil, just till it gets slightly brown. And the aroma of garlic is really so therapeutic for me. I love it. It's, I guess, my aromatherapy. And we're just going to toast, lightly toast that and get that going. And then I have this is passata, tomato passata, which is just really a pureed tomato. You can do it yourself if you have a food mill. I love this brand. There's a couple other good brands that I like too, but it makes a really great, just super basic sauce. And this is just tomatoes and salt. Buona Fortuna makes a good one. So I'm going to be adding that. Go ahead and add our tomatoes. So I'm going to add, this is 25 ounces. I'm going to add that slowly. Nice, rich tomato. It's beautiful. I love tomatoes. Tomato sauce, all that. So good. So we're just going to let it simmer for a little bit. Okay, I'm just going to whisk my stock a little bit and then add it to the pot. We want that to simmer for a little while. And also add in some salt. Give that some flavor. Such a nice rich color, so hearty. Then we're going to add, usually you put some sprigs of fresh basil in here. It might be hard to find at some times of the year, so I'm using some really good dried basil, which you're going to leave in there, which is great, as opposed to the sprigs that you would take out. So this is a really nice basil as well. I'm going to add about a teaspoon of that. Add our bread. Got about 4 cups here. And I might not use all of it. I probably actually have a little more than 4 cups, so I might not use all the bread. But then I could always use those as breadcrumbs or croutons or something too. So stale bread, you can always use it for something. Don't throw that out. I'm just going to let the bread soften up a little bit in here. Okay. Then I'm going to add our beans. Okay. I have some white beans. I thought that would be really hearty as well and add more protein to the dish, so I'm going to add about a cup of beans to that. Cooked white beans, cannellini beans, or just your white kind of navy beans, northern beans. just makes a really good hearty soup. Love that. We're just gonna kind of break up the bread a little bit. Let it soften up and incorporate into the sauce and the stock. So this is a definitely under 30-minute meal, a great family meal, great plant-based meal, very healthy and yummy. All right, so at this point I will get my ladle and ladle a bit of this yummy soup here for myself. Yeah, look at that. Everything, yeah, very hot. And I'm gonna add a little bit of my favorite Violife vegan Parmesan. Just put that right over top there. This is so good, and I love it that it's a wedge. It's really, really good. And I'm gonna garnish with a few little basil leaves that I have. I gotta have a bite of this now. Super delicious, I can already tell. The beans and the bread and the garlic and the sauce. Oh wow, it's really, really good. It just warms you up. And such healthy comfort food, which I'm a big fan of. The Parmesan on top is definitely a good idea too. So I hope you guys enjoy this and make it for yourselves and your family. And I will have all the recipe in the description below. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Cheers.